Alright, hello and welcome again to another edition of Raw Naked Food. And today we are going to make something really exciting. We're going to experiment with a new nut milk. And the nut milk that I've decided to experiment with today is none other than cashew milk. Cashews are probably my favorite nut of all because they taste amazing. A handful of cashews have enough B12 to make you feel happy throughout the day, and it's also one of the most beneficial nuts as far as fat goes. So today we're going to experiment with some organic raw cashews, which are really hard to find. You guys probably heard that organic raw cashews are really tough to get because of the purity. And I got some today from Sun Food Nutrition, which is the place to go for cashews and pretty much every other raw food that you want to get. So it's early in the morning, the sun's about to rise, and what better start to the day than to experiment with some naked raw food. So let's do it. Alright, so what I usually do is I usually soak my nuts in water, and what that does is it helps release the enzymes inside the nut. So I do this overnight, and what I do is when I make my milk I use the same water as a starter. So this is about a cup of raw organic cashews and a cup of water, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the blender and add 2 more cups of water along with about 6 dates, and we're going to blend it and we're going to make the milk. So let's do it. Alright, so we got our dates. These are amazing organic dates. I think they're in season right now because they're so soft and sweet. And a trick that I learned is you could soak the dates also overnight in water and they become softer if they're a little hard, but these are soft, fresh. So I just put 5 in there, and we're going to throw in the water with the nuts, charged water, and we're going to add about 2 more cups of that water and 5 more dates or whatever, and we're gonna mix it. So that's about 3 cups of water, and what we're gonna do right now is going to blend this up, and we're gonna start rocking some cashew milk to make us feel good for the day. And I've been getting a lot of emails and questions about using using glass versus plastic for my waters. And after going through countless sites and asking experts on the subject about plastic versus glass, I no longer use plastics, and the only plastics that I do use are biodegradable corn-based plastics. Now I don't know if those leach the bisphenol A chemical, which is known to produce harmful effects, and which is why I don't use plastics anymore. But I am using biodegradable corn-based plastics, something like this, and I found that it doesn't really leach anything, and I've asked experts about this. So if any of you know anything about biodegradable corn-based containers and any harmful effects, please let me know. You can email me at kombucha@me.com. But for now, use glass for everything that you use. I store all my nut milk in glass. I get my water from the spring well and I put it in glass. and pretty much glass is the way to go. So it's the rawest of the raw, and it's beautiful, and it makes nice sounds. So that's my 30 seconds on plastics versus glass. Don't do the plastics, they leach. If you do plastics, find an alternative. So now we're gonna blend this baby, and we're gonna do it. I am using today the Breville, not my Vitamix. So let's see how this compares. Alright, you can see that from the outside, and you could smell that too. Look at that creamy amazingness. What I call Tali's Mood Enhancing Cashew Milk, because it makes you feel happy. So we're gonna dump this through strainer into biodegradable corn-based plastic, or whatever you want to call it, and we are going to pretty much transfer that to a glass container and drink it. So let's do it. And there you have it, 2 shots of Tali's Mood Enhancing Cashew Milk, and there's my glass container in my kombucha glass bottle. I drink so much kombucha that I've actually reused the glass bottles for this. So bon appetit. Oh, wow, that is phenomenal. I feel the mood enhancing properties of the cashew as we speak, and I am happy. And as always, this is only for the rawest of the raw, and if you choose to go down this path, then you will be blessed with the most amazing food that you have ever tasted. And this right here, Tali's Mood Enhancing Milk, is probably the best milk that I have made with the cashew. That's amazing. So enjoy this raw naked food.